Afternoon baseball now on a lazy Sunday afternoon at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today, a matchup of division rivals at opposite ends of the standings between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the St. Louis Cardinals. The Cardinals have played excellent baseball of late. They'll try to bring their win streak to a baker's dozen next. Dakota Hudson, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. And please, Zach, what do you got?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
First pitch, 115.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Maybe a threat of a thunderstorm or two later on. Game time temperature here in even 90 degrees. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. Marcano blows through the stop sign, headed for home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the 6th spot. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Cole Tucker digging in at the plate. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
The 2-2. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Another 2-2 offering. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
To the plate now, Colin Moran. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Hey, I understand it's a tough backhand play right there, but he who hesitates is lost. You could tell him fishing in the glove a little bit too long, and it cost him on getting the out right there.
So here's Michael Chavis now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 6 home runs, 26 RBIs. Swing and oh my. Hit him with the high and gone up into the second deck. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Wilmer.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 5 homers and 16 RBIs. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fouled away. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 delivery. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the first baseline. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that, the inning comes to a close. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 Pittsburgh. So now here is Irving Lopez, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Marcano is right there. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Batting second.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
Hey, that's a great job right there. Knowing he had time to collect himself, I love the internal clock right there. Didn't rush it, took the extra step, gathered himself, and threw a bolt to first base.
Standing in now, Demetrius Lewis. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. 0-1 count and the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Tucker is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Go the Redbirds on a mere 4 pitches. They trail things here 2-0. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Into the box, O'Neill Cruz. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
The batter will be Jonathan Arauz. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Carlson has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates, but they're on top 2-0. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And this team right here is known for kicking the ball around. They have the lowest fielding percentage in the entire league, and it could come back to haunt them in this one.
Here's Nolan Arenado. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, they have to avoid the sweep right here, especially a 4-game sweep. That could be devastating to the psyche of a team. It's okay. It happens throughout the course of a season. You're going to drop 3 in a row, but to get pounded 4 games by the same team can happen.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The 0-2 once more. Drilled down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Stepping in now, Tyler O'Neill, and it's fouled away. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Stallings goes to get it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail it here 2-0. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and up next will be Yoshi Tsutsugo. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hey! Shot to 3rd and handled for the first out.
The center fielder, number 12, Tucupita Marcano.
Next to dig in, Tucupita Marcano. Remember, he was thrown out trying for the inside the park home run in his first at bat. Now here's the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
A little dribbler up the 3rd baseline. The 0-2 once more. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate, Cole Tucker. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks. Colin Moran would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Full count, 3-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1-2. Now to the plate, Dylan Carlson, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The next 0-2. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Defoe will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So now into the box is Yadier Molina. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Now a ball pulled deep down the left field line, but it's going to be a foul ball.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
And Molina swings and misses that time as he's a strikeout victim here. 2 away.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Into the box now, number 64. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
And that one yanked just foul. The next 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. Tucker is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down 2-0. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Colin Moran. Now here it comes.
No, that's down.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
That evens it up 1-1. In there at the letters, 1-2 now. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. Arenado's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the third baseman, Michael Chavis.
No one on with 1 down, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
So now to the plate, Wilmer Defoe. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Irving Lopez back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game. Holy smokes. That's the first ball they've taken the entire game so far. They're swinging at everything.
Oh, my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And gone. An absolute bomb. Solo shot to right center. Number 14 on the season. And with it, the Redbirds have made this a 2-1 game.
Talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
To the plate now, Mason Wynn.
The batter, number 7.
As he can't catch up on a fastball to letters, and it's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Down the left field line and deep. And it's a foul ball. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out. Stepping in once again is Demetrius Lewis. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. this is inside and winds up hitting him, but he swings anyway, and that's the second out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and now it'll be the catcher, Jacob Stallings. First pitch coming. Here it is. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Next to stand in is Oniel Cruz, struck out in his first at bat. Fouled off. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Ball, 2 strikes.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. And now Jonathan Arauz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Chased out of his own there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Lifted in the air to center field. O'Neill waits on it, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Pirates. They still lead it 2-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Another 0-2 home. Fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Grounder down the line at third. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan. Was able to get that one to left field.
In now, Tyler O'Neill. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
From the belt, the pitch. Line drive to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The relay throw, and they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Comes set, the 0-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The batter will be Yoshitomo Tsutsugo. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
And he had him set up perfectly there as he's not even close to touching that pitch. And on 4 pitches, he becomes out number 1. Now to the plate, here is Tucupita Marcano. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the first pitch. This one's flared out toward left. And that's in there, base hit. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Stepping in now, Cole Tucker.
Ball.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
Marcano leads off first with one away.
Ball
1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
To 2-2 now. From the stretch, and he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Now a ball lined into left field. That's a base hit.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
At the plate, Colin Moran. And it's fouled away. I'm set with the 0-1.
Ball 1. Down 1-1.
Hit in the air to center field. O'Neill waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next to the Pirates, the third baseman,
Michael Chavis stands in again, and his home run earlier has accounted for all of their runs so far in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Again, another foul ball. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Ready on 0-2, and he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
leading up for St. Louis, the second baseman, number 64.
first pitch on its way. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Standing in now, Irving Lopez. And there's a base hit on the line. The relay. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had two all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Into the box, Mason Wynn. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Tucker is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting.
So now to the plate, Demetrius Lewis struck out in his last trip to the plate. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Swing and a liner, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. We're through 6 full, and we are tied 2-2. And now in the box, Wilmer Defoe. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
No balls and 1 strike. Wind up and the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Into the box now, Jacob Stallings. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. No hits to this point. And he lays off for ball 1. One out, nobody on. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Chasing after it is O'Neill, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. In now, O'Neill Cruz. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Lewis will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Jonathan Araúz.
Up next, Jonathan Araúz. He flew out in his last AB. Now the first pitch. Pops this one up. Arenado has room in foul territory. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Pirates leave one. Score remains 2-2. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Chavis has a play. One away. The next to bat for St. Louis, Nolan Arenado. It was a base hit last time up. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
Bases are empty, one man out. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
So now to the plate, Tyler O'Neill. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Down the left field line and deep. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a liner. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the third time. On the ground to third. Reined in. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are tied 2-2. Ready to begin the 8th, and up next will be Yoshi Tsutsugo.
Yoshi Tsutsugo.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Fouled away. tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
To the plate now, Tucupita Marcano. And he popped him up. And this is going to be a foul ball. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. So 2 gone here in the Pittsburgh 8th, and that'll bring up Cole Tucker. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Coming in is O'Neill, and he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Trevor Cahill is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. A shot down the first baseline. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning. And he'll settle for a single here as they whip it back in quickly.
He just sports that ball up the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Yadi Molina digging in now, and on the first pitch he grounds foul. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Here comes another 0-2. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Down into left center for a base hit. Now this rolls all the way to the wall. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Molina leads off second with nobody out. In the dirt here. Grounded to short. And they'll get the out here as he's run down between second and third.
Up next for the Cardinals, the designated hitter, Irving. Lopez.
Standing in now, Irving Lopez. And he puts it on the ground to second. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Let's get one in the inning on the RBI double. Last chance coming up for the Pirates. It's now 3-2 St. Louis. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
And that's got to fire you up right there, boys. This guy has been on the bump all game. Now it's late, and he's still throwing challenge pitch after challenge pitch. Think he's feeling frisky?
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Stepping in now, Michael Chavis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Good curveball, strike 2.
You can tell this guy's got great feel for all this stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
So 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. O'Neill is there, 2 gone. Up next for the Buccos, Wilmer Defoe. First pitch of the AB on its way. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Cardinals will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. St. Louis came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Dakota Hudson gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year, striking out 12 in the process. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.